Anybody'd think that you were having a visitor.
Well, he probably hasn't had a decent meal since he left Yorkshire. Not that he deserves it, the silly old goat, staying away for God knows how long.
How many's that so far?
Eh? Well, it's only 4. What's up with you? Well, I'll be brewing up all the time, won't I? While he's regaling folk with his silly adventures. Well, gotta have something to nibble at.
Is she talking about Seth again?
Hey, now don't you start.
I think we're going to have a bake sale if she doesn't slow down.
Well, I could soon manage that. Now, come on, Cinderella. Can't go to the ball with those rollers in. Get yourself sat down.
Don't you be picking at them cakes.
Oh.
All right. What are you doing this afternoon? We're a man short.
Oh, I thought you'd been chucked out.
5 aside. Run a few pounds off, then put it back on with some beer later.
Oh, that's what you call a balanced lifestyle, is it?
I like to think so. What's wrong with you anyway? You've been talking to me for 30 seconds. You haven't tried flogging me any curtains.
Shut up, you cheeky pig.
People just can't get enough of cushions, can they?
Do you often get a kicking before a match? Dad, you were right yesterday. Adam's decided he's stopping.
Oh. Well, increased wisdom is still one of the privileges of advancing age. One of the few, unfortunately.
I should listen to you more often.
I seem to remember telling you that as well, in about 1964. Steph?
What?
Staying on in what capacity exactly?
As a guest whose company I find myself able to tolerate. And that's all.
Gosh, you get on the end of this, will you? Make yourself useful.
Excuse me, according to you lot, this is the one day I actually work.
Oh, what are you doing in here then?
I feel this is where spiritual guidance is needed the most.
It's about time.
Don't tempt me.
All right, so I was out of order over the shop business. But I'm a copper after all. Anyway, seeing as how we're mates again, how are you fixed for doing me a big favour?
How big?
I'm a bit stuck. Got to be at work in half an hour.
Don't you have any friends? You know, people that actually like you.
All right, I know it can be a bit of a pain sometimes. Not all of the time. Don't you say anything either. It's just I'm on a late and my usual arrangement's gone a bit fruit-shaped, so...
So you're going to entrust the care of your child to an irresponsible airhead like me?
Correct. Go on, it's only for a couple of days.
A couple of days? I'm no trouble. I'm a dad.
Not all of the time. I won't wish that on anybody, not even you. Go on. Anyway, with Kaylee suggested it, wasn't it, love? Not me.
Everywhere else is boring.
Hey, we like boring.
You do.
Am I working on my own here, or what?
You've got a nerve.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm evil. And I hate all children and the police.
Cheers. All right, I'll see you later, love. Behave.
Will it give over or keep touching it? You're going to ruin it before it's even finished.
Well, I don't want it to look as though I've made an effort. Well, not a special one, you know what I mean, like.
Can we come in?
Oh, come on in. It's Piccadilly Circus in here. Have you seen the state of me?
Oh, ignore her. She's nervous.
I am not nervous.
Sam's told me all about Seth. I think I remember seeing him round our farm a couple of times.
He would have been after your chickens.
What, Sam?
Well, that is right. Because isn't that what they sent him to Australia for in first place?
Here, where you going?
I'm going to do me icing
Have you seen what time it is? I've still got to hear my band's being read out so you can do it then.
Had we best leave you to it?
Oh, well, tell Seth his mate Sam's got a pint waiting for him in Woolpack.
Right. Hey, don't you go getting him drunk, lad.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, you devil.
I'll see you later. You, sit now.
Oh, Sarah, shut up, will you? Trying to do my homework here.
I think she wants feeding.
Yeah, she always wants feeding.
You get on with that, I'll get her something.
No, I'm sick of it anyway. Give her a...
You can be sick of that when you've passed all your exams.
Yeah, I'm going to Cambridge being a brain surgeon, me, aren't I? Oh. You're getting worse than your granddad.
Why are you being so nice to me when I've been such a cow?
No one could ever accuse you of edging round the subject, could they?
Right, so go on then.
I thought you were supposed to be enjoying yourself.
I am. I love my food, so yeah, I am. Sort of.
Well, maybe that's enough then.
There's no such thing in this world as a man who isn't after something.
Oh, what a depressing way of looking at the world.
No, only half of it.
All right, then. Maybe I think there's something interesting under the surface that you're reluctant to reveal.
Ah, you see, a mission. I knew this was all about you. This is delicious, by the way.
Thank you.
Why don't you girls go into the back and I'll find you something useful to be getting on with?
We've already done all your tidying up.
I was going to make toffee apples in case we get any trick-or-treaters tomorrow night.
How boring is that?
Well, for me, not at all, because I've just found 2 volunteers.
What about sandwiches?
Everything is under control. What time are they due in here, Edna?
Oh, sometime about 4, they said. But you know what these planes are like.
Yeah, they've got jet engines now and everything, Edna. You'd be amazed. Sorry.
Oh, hurry up, Betty. Can't leave him standing around with Kathy any longer. She's already had him for 30 hours and however many continents.
Oh, hey. Is my set dropping out?
No, it's fine. Leave it alone. You look fantastic. He's going to be sweeping you off your feet to the nearest banquette as soon as he sees you.
Only if he wants a double hernia. Hey, where you going?
It's over here. Come on. Now, the plane landed at 13:50. That's you messing about with that silly icing.
Well, he won't eat a fruit cake without icing. Hey, what if customs have nabbed him?
What for? Excuse me, sir. Do you mind if we look under that moustache? Oh, here they come.
Oh. Hey, 30-odd hours sat next to my Seth. Oh, that poor girl.
Oh, Seth won't be in for ages yet.
Ooh, well, let's get warmed up then, eh?
I want a bit first to get him a pint.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if we're all practising, you can be first to get me one and all.
I think Seth's your Sam's hero. After Zach, of course.
The very man.
I knew you'd see it my way eventually, baby.
I've got 2 charming girls who need your expert guidance.
Just gets better and better.
Victoria and Kaylee.
It just goes.
You've been very quiet.
When it Butcher's coming out?
Oh, never mind him. He's just had a great big pie.
You see, quiet usually means ominous where women are concerned.
Are you questioning my parenting skills?
2 things. Where do I come into this? And where are these little angels actually being quiet as we speak?
In the kitchen.
Oh, my God.
So then?
He's very keen.
Come on, Bob, we're gagging here.
And this was your idea, was it?
I told you customs would get him. He's only got to see that one word, duty. And he thinks that means smuggle as much into your bag as you can fit.
Due to meet Mr. Seth Armstrong's party, please go to the airport information desk. Mrs. Betty Eggleton, due to meet Mr. Seth Armstrong's party,
What?
please go to the airport information
What's
desk.
going on now?
I don't know. Maybe it's a passport thing or something. Could be anything.
Hey, you don't think he's missed the plane and forgot to tell us?
Oh, no. Kathy would have phoned us. Come on, it's over here.
Oh, I only wanted him home, and he's even making a pig's ear of that.
Sarah's got her head down if you want to come in and get some schoolwork done.
I might if I thought there was any point.
I know it seems like a pain now, but how well you do at school's going to affect everything you ever end up doing.
I'm not thick, Emily. But I'm not exactly Stephen Hawking, am I? I've got a pile of school reports to prove it.
I know you think you're hard done by, but the one thing nobody can ever take from you is your education. Please don't let it slip, Debbie, because you'll regret it if you do.
Dad reckons I should just pack it all in and have done with it.
Yeah, well, he should be ashamed of himself. Look where that got him.
Yeah, but there's Sarah up there for a start. She'd be a sight better off.
Yes, and you'd end up a full-time mother at your age.
But she's my kid, Em. My responsibility. I'd only be doing what everyone else keeps hinting at anyway.
Can they not just tell us what's going on?
He doesn't know, does he? Anyway, we'd be lost by now if we hadn't sent someone.
to see you home again. Oh, it really is. Right, come on, what's he done now?
I'm Laurel. I've come to run you all back home.
Mrs. Eccleston.
Betty, something's happened, hasn't it?
I'm afraid Mr. Armstrong was taken very ill on the flight coming over.
He was talking about seeing you. I don't know how much he wanted to. And his heart just gave out on him.
Where is he?
They took him to the mortuary straight off the flight, Mrs. Eccleston. It's standard procedure.
No. Standard procedure's coming home, where you belong, to be with the folk that care for you, not...
I tried to look after him.
No.
How many times do you want me to apologise?
Oh, a lot more yet. But it's all right. It's all right. I'm calm. Just. I mean, did it ever occur to you the combination of kids and treacle a bit like gunpowder in a box of matches? In fact, they'd have done a lot less damage.
Get lost. It'll be clean again in half an hour.
Ho, ho, ho! It'll be cleaning a lot less than that, lady, or hell's Marlon will come down on the pair of you like a ton of bricks. And if you think Gordon Ramsay can swear, us Dingles have got words you've never even heard of.
Will you tell us some? As long as you're not too upset.
Oh, I am. It's just that I'm blaming you and not them.
Well, what about Martin?
Yeah, where is he anyway? You kid, where's your dad?
He's working, which is what I'm supposed to be doing.
And I'm not.
Yeah.
Listen. You've either decided you like children, or
Don't even go there.
Now then. Oh dear. It appears somebody's missed a bit.
I thought he was asleep. Then I fell asleep. Next thing I know is when the air hostess is waking me up. It wasn't even me that first realised. I remember us flying over the Alps and Seth saying, "I'm impressed, Kathy, love, but it's not Yorkshire, is it?" That was all he... No, then he said, "I'll just get my head down for 5 minutes."
It wasn't even poorly.
I mean, has he been getting up? Stretching, walking about?
There will obviously be checks made in regard to deep vein thrombosis, madam.
No, it wasn't like that. He was... Look, would it not be better if we got Mrs. Eccleston home now?
I'm sure it would, once we sorted a few things out here.
So like, as far as we know, and according to what this doctor who was on the plane said when he saw to him.
Yes, the gentleman informed us that Mr. Armstrong was past the point where he could have attempted to revive him.
So he had a heart attack in his sleep and he never woke up.
That's what they seem to think, Betty.
But if he could have just hung on for another hour, I mean, I could have sorted him. Because he just needed to come home, that's all.
He was coming home to you, Betty. That's what he wanted. And I expect he fell asleep thinking of all the stories he was going to tell you, so you were with him. I'm sure you were.
No. He was up there dying on that plane. And I was down here worrying about me cakes and my stupid hairdo.
Hey, come on, let's get you home.
Right, you just tell me what I need to do. Right, we'll get ourselves organised.
All right, girls.
We were. Come on. It's got to be an improvement on Eric.
Hey, don't be so sure.
Well, I just thought I'd pop in, say hello since I was passing.
That is the lamest excuse I've ever heard, even coming from you.
So come on then, get on with it. What you after?
Like we don't know.
Look, you're doing me a disservice. You're assuming that I'm like all other men.
No, of course he's not.
Excuse me, we're trying to work here.
I'm glad to hear it. Because why else would I possibly want to venture into your inner sanctum?
Oh, how did he manage to make that sound so filthy?
Well, I'm here strictly on business. I was thinking that I might let you handle my soft furnishings, so to speak.
You mean home farm?
Yeah. Anyway, I'll leave you to think about it. See you later.
Oh, he's after more than a bit of velvet trim, that one.
Not that we're complaining, mind.
Tell you what, why don't we all just shut our faces and get on with our work, eh? Because that's what we're here to do.
Oh, God, I forgot about that.
But you just let us know what you need us to do.
I don't mind going in and...
No. I just need a bit of a wash, sort myself out, and then I'll go in. If there's aught needs saying, I'm the one that should say it.
There's no need upsetting yourself even more.
Even more than what? Seth's dead. How much more upset can I get?
Are you sure you want to do this, Betty?
Do you want to argue with me?
Getting nowhere with this lot.
You know what? I wish you would stop running yourself down like that. Because you've got so much going for you.
Like what?
The whole of your life in front of you for a start. Will you think about your mum and Zach and Lisa? They'll support you in anything you want to do because they want you to have it better than they ever did.
Have you ever thought about being a headmistress?
No. I hope that's a compliment.
I've got my mocks in January. I've got no chance.
Well, I don't believe that. And you know what? Deep down, I don't think you do either.
Maybe.
I'll help you in any way I can. You never need worry about somewhere for Sarah, whatever you're doing.
He's been with me cousin.
So, if that was a problem, the Waltons wouldn't have had anything to talk about.
She's in the army. She might get posted to, I don't know, Albania. Hey, you want to grab it while it's going, love. I know I would.
We would never have got this contract if you'd looked like Quasimodo.
That's a really sexist comment.
Maybe it was true.
Well, you know what? Get lost, both of you. Well, of course we could. Always leave you to it.
You girls following me or something?
You wish. We're celebrating getting our hands on your money, amongst other things.
Come on then, I'll get them in, if you're lucky.
Woohoo! That top shelf won't know what's in it.
Oh, Vitter's off. They must be drinking it too fast.
Maybe we could arrange for Seth to keep going away and coming back. A few more of these and I could retire.
I think we might need you here, though, when you start speaking Australian. All a joke, kid.
I'll have a pint of bitter if anybody's serving, and whatever this lot are having.
Bob's just putting it back on.
Oh, excellent. You can sort us out first. What's in that green bottle up there?
Oh, Kathy, love, how are you? Oh, you look wonderful.
It's been far too long. You must come back sooner next time.
Wait, no,
Come on, Betty, what have you done with the old villain?
He's probably stopped off in Bangkok, one of them air hostess.
He's hanging back for his grand entrance. On a kangaroo.
Well, there's no way of putting this, really, except just saying it. Seth Hart's packed in on the plane coming over. He died in his sleep. Still, I suppose he has come home in his way.
Have I missed something?
Seth's dead.
Betty.
Oh, we'll get round to all this commiseration stuff when when we've had time for it to sink in. But if you all don't mind, I'm not quite ready for that yet. So, why don't we just take 5 minutes to do what Seth would have done? Have a drink. These are on me, everybody. Bob, could you...
Oh, no, Betty, we can't let you pay for anything.
You'd better, lady. Because as I've told these two here, I'm taking no arguments today. We're drinking to Seth Armstrong coming home. He went out special. But he were a good un. And folk can say what they like about where he's been for so long and what he's been up to. But he was my man. And he always will be.